Hello everybody, welcome to our Listicles program. As usual, in our Listicles program, we will list down the most significant events in blockchain technology and community, ranked from the best to the worst. But some of them will contain fun facts and also tips. Okay, so like so many of you, since last week, we at the Blockchain Zoo office in Ubud, Bali, in Indonesia, have also, once again, worked remotely. This has required us to have a little more creativity and resourcefulness in managing our tasks, including setting up this makeshift multimedia studio in our home. In actuality, before Madam Corona came to visit all of us in early 2020, blockchain community members had actually been longtime suckers for remote working arrangements. Many of us have become digital nomads. Still, many others are rare talents working for a company whose headquarters are half a world away from where they live, seeking to work from various beautiful escapades around the world like Thailand, Bali, Lombok in Indonesia, or Mexico. No wonder, in Bali at least, we have seen lots of co-working spaces flourishing, including our own called Block Co-work on Jalan Sanggingan Street. So now, in order to hopefully help you make your remote working experience as creative and productive as possible, we'd like to share some remote working tips which we have gained from members of the blockchain community.
Okay, so first and the most important tip which we would like to share with you is, even though you work remotely, but keep engaging with your colleagues through online channels such as Zoom call or even phone call to keep you inspired and keeping you from feeling stuck and rejuvenate your creativity to come up with new ideas and new projects. Okay, the second tip is stay abreast with news on the latest developments of your industry. For us who work in the decentralization technology, a day at work never gets boring. The decentralization technology is still in its early stages. Thus, we will never run out of new happenings in our field, for good or ill. I'm sure that this also applies to any industrial sectors, especially in times of huge business disruption. Things are always dynamic. By keeping up to date regarding the latest developments in your industrial sector, you will get a sense of purpose in your work because you will feel that you are a part of a large community movement to make your industry better. When news is good about the prospect and movement of your industry, rejoice. Yet, when things are bad, you can still contribute a small thing on your part to hopefully make things better. Still, there is always the possibility for constant innovation and creativity in any industrial sector, and reading about these stories will stimulate your creativity. Yes, working from home requires you to use your digital devices more frequently, thus draining their battery power more than when you do work in an office setting. Understandably, just working from home all the time without changing your setting can also wear you out mentally. Thus, recharge your batteries. This is true for both your digital devices and your brain. While you are charging your devices, try to modify your space a little bit. Maybe take a walk around the neighborhood or get a takeout somewhere. Please note that this might not be possible during super strict lockdown in areas where there have been some nasty outbreaks. But even by moving from your workspace to the kitchen or outside the house might be a good idea to recharge your mind to keep you away from the sleepiness which can come from being at the same place for too long. In the case, small rituals also matters. Make sure you dedicate your time early in the morning to enjoy your breakfast and cup of coffee in complete silence without being bothered by your gadgets or things related to work. Or maybe when you are doing your daily physical exercise routine or meditation practice, anything as long as they help rejuvenate your mind, body, and spirit is good. After recharging your battery, you will find yourself returning to your task more energized and efficiently than before.
So, what about you? Do you find any of these tips helpful or insightful? Or do you have any remote working tips which you would like to share to our viewers? We have a comment section below, so please leave your comments or remarks or questions that you have regarding this topic on the comment section. Anyway, if you happen to live in Bali or Ubud at this time, we have a co-working space called Block Co-work, which is integrated with our physical office space in Ruko Campuan View Shop House on Jalan Sanggingan Street. So after this micro lockdown has been lifted, do consider our space if you ever need a space to work in. The space is an ideal one, particularly for blockchain practitioners, because it's where you can hang out with your fellow blockchain practitioners to discuss the most current events, as well as recharging your battery by hiking up the Campuan Ridge during the break time. That's all for our Listicle program today. Do subscribe to our YouTube channel for more information and stories regarding blockchain and the blockchain community. Until next time.